As city manager, Jim has a big job. He oversees the daily activities of the city and directs the operations of all city departments. This in addition to implementing policy decisions made by City Council. One of Jim's many strengths is his accessibility. He is open to discussion with staff and works collaboratively with department directors to help assure smooth functioning of the city. Jim was appointed to his position by City Council and works closely with them in the development and formalization of policies, goals, and objectives, as well as keeping council informed of community issues. Jim represents the city well, not only here in Northglenn, but in the region, through coordination of activities and initiatives with local, state, and federal agencies. Northglenn operates with a council-manager style of government. This means the city residents elect a governing body, known as the Northglenn City Council. Our council consists of 8 members and the mayor. City Council conducts the legislative functions of the city, and in turn the city manager implements the laws and decisions and administers the city government. In Northglenn, we have divided the city into 4 sections or wards. Each ward has 2 elected council members representing their residents and working on behalf of the city. City Council meets on Monday evenings in council chambers in City Hall. The first and third Mondays of each month are study sessions, where council learns about projects and initiatives in detail. The second and fourth Mondays of each month are regular council meetings, where the public is invited to be heard and decisions are made regarding items of interest to the city. Both the study sessions and council meetings are open to the public. The city manager attends all council meetings. He participates by answering questions posed by council and providing information about proposed ordinances and issues. As city manager and as a leader, Jim has an important function in city government. By interacting effectively with City Council and staff, he is able to share information, provide insight, and coordinate information and activities from all city departments. Hello, I'm Mayor Joyce Downing. Welcome to Northglenn Now, about what's new in Northglenn. My guest today is our new city manager, Jim Hayes. Welcome, Jim.
Thank you, Mayor.
I know you're our new city manager, but you have been with the city before. Can you tell us a little bit about what you did before, as well as what's different since you've been here?
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I moved to Colorado in the mid-90s, spent some time working for Adams County in their planning department, actually about 10 years there. Mm-hmm. And then I got a wild hair and went to Florida for a couple years to do land development down there. But I came running back to Colorado a couple years later and started working in the city of Northglenn in 2007. The city brought me on as the community development director. And it was a challenging time as we had a downturn in the economy, but we put a lot of things in place to get things moving forward in the community, including a new comprehensive plan, which I think set the stage for a lot of the things that we're working on right now. Mm-hmm. I did leave the city in 2011, went over to the city of Commerce City across the river, mm-hmm. and spent the last few years there as the deputy city manager. And I'm very, very happy to be back in Northglenn as the city manager now.
How is Northglenn different than it was in 2011?
Well, first of all, the economy is a lot better than it was. I will really commend the City Council and the staff for working very hard over the last several years to focus on having a balanced budget, building reserves, as well as taking advantage of the redevelopment opportunities that were afforded to them with the Webster Lake Promenade, the new Walmart at the Garland Center. There's definitely a lot more opportunities now than there were in 2011. Mm-hmm. I think we've got a lot more interest in the private sector coming and investing in our community. Mm-hmm. We're bringing in new families and new residents to fill up our neighborhoods, and so it's really just a much more exciting time even than it was just a few years ago.
Well, that's great, and we're happy to have you here with us. Can you tell us, what are you focusing on right now?
Well, right out of the gate, I spent time meeting with every individual council member, as well as working with the leadership team to understand the various projects that we have moving forward right now. I've also started to reach out to some of our stakeholders, such as Adams County. I've got some meetings set up with the fire chief, going to meet with the school superintendent next month as well, because we've got some partnerships that we need to work on together to make Northglenn better in the future. The other thing I'm really focused on is all of the capital projects that we have right now. We've got a lot of irons in the fire, and we've got to make sure that we're prioritizing those things, understanding the budget, the schedules, how we're going to finance all of those projects. Just to name a few of them, we've got the new Justice Center, which is going up on I-25 and the flyover at 112th Avenue. We've started the design process right now, and we're going to be bringing some more things back to City Council in the next few weeks to move that project forward. We've also got a new Civic Center master plan, which is looking at the property around the City Hall, the Recreation Center, and the theater. We think we've got some opportunities to redevelop the area, but again, it's going to be a challenge looking at how we finance and pay for those things. There may be some other opportunities as well on this property around the Civic Center for some more private development, which could help pay for some of those types of things that we're looking to do. Longer term, we're going to be looking at updating some of those long-range work plans that we've got, the capital improvement plan, and making sure that the budget that council approves annually is aligned with the work that they want us to do.
There's a lot on your plate.
Yes.
There is a lot on your plate. So what is the most exciting thing that you're working on right now?
Well, you know, all the projects are great, but really it's working with a great staff, working with outstanding city council, and getting back in getting to know the people again of the community. We've got several great events planned in the coming months throughout the summer, and I'm really looking forward to getting out into the community and seeing people again and meeting some new folks. It's really an exciting time to be in Northglenn, and so getting back and working with the people, I think, is the most exciting thing.
Well, as I think about all the things you've said, in 5 or 10 years from now, what do you see? What do you see Northglenn, as?
Wow. Well, again, we're probably going to be growing more up than out, right? We don't have new land that we can bring into the community through annexations, but there are still plenty of opportunities for development and redevelopment in the city. We're going to be focusing with the family of Carl's Farm Dairy. They're looking at possibly redeveloping that property now. We're also going to be working with the Urban Renewal Authority to make sure that the marketplace remains a vibrant retail center for our community, as well as looking at other opportunities for redevelopment, such as the Huron Center and other things that we've already done in the past to try to capitalize on some of those things again.
Great. Well, Jim, thank you very, very much, and welcome back to the city of Northglenn, and good luck on your new job.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for joining us. For more information about the city of Northglenn, city council, or city government, visit our website at www.northglenn.org. And if you see Jim out and about, be sure to welcome him and say hello.